This is News 3 at Sunrise.
Coming up after the break, I'll be joined in the studio by a doctor who will tell us about a new medical treatment for knee pain that'll help you avoid going under the knife. If you suffer from knee pain, there's a new treatment available that can help. It's called Bionicare, and it could help you avoid surgery and the need for pain medication. Here to tell us more is Dr. Gregory Bigler. Good morning, Dr. Bigler. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Can you tell us a little bit about this device that's in front of us?
Really, the device is two separate components. The first component is a brace that takes the pressure off from the arthritic part of the knee. And this part of the device actually starts working almost immediately. And we have patients who have had this on that literally as they walk out the door have relief of their arthritic pain. The second part of the device is actually a sleeve that fits underneath the brace, has an electrical current that runs through it, as you can see with this device here. Has a little 12-volt battery there, and this can be worn at night or underneath the brace. And this has an electrical current that runs through the knee and provides a pain-relieving current, which helps support the natural function of the knee.
And is this battery operated, or how does it work?
Yeah, it's just a standard 12-volt battery, and then it has two pads, one of which fits above the kneecap, correct, and then one of which fits below the kneecap. And it runs this current across the knee, which again helps support the surviving cartilage in the knee, and provides also a pain relief function.
Have you had this device has been tested, tried on patients, and what's their response?
Well, you know, if you took 200 people who came into my office and said, you know, my knee is hurting bad enough that I need a knee replacement, and you took 100 of them and you treated them with pain medication, the other 100 you treated with this device, you'd find that after several years, most of the patients who are treated with the medication would have gone on to a knee replacement, whereas the majority of the patients treated with this device would have been satisfied with the device enough that they would have been able to avoid surgery.
So that in a lot of ways, this can be a cost-saving mechanism for people.
Absolutely. I mean, when I first got into orthopedics, really, we only had two treatment modalities for arthritis. We had, you know, medications, over-the-counter, anti-inflammatory medications, or surgery. More recently, we've had some injectable medicines that have been kind of exciting, and this is really the new wave in treatment, I think, of some of the arthritic conditions we see in our office.
And you're talking about knee problems, and I'm sure it's common among elderly people, but this is something that affects all ages, right?
Well, you know, I take care of the UNLV athletic teams, and we see this even in young athletes. Of course, we see it more commonly in the older populations, but it's a very common problem. Arthritic conditions are probably one of the most common conditions that are seen in physicians' offices. 27 million people in America today suffer from arthritis, half of which have arthritis in the knee.
And you talked about you treat athletes. Would this be something that could work for a basketball player, football player?
Typically, this is something that we use for the older weekend warrior, but it is something that can be used, you know, literally in anyone that has an arthritic or an osteoarthritic condition.
How long have you been practicing? Where is your practice in town?
I got to town in 1991, and currently my practice is at the Knee and Shoulder Institute on West Charleston. But we take care of a broad variety of people, knees, shoulders, that sort of thing.
And this is a device that that you have at your office. Do you have to order it? Do you have to go to you, or how does that work?
It can be ordered through our office. There are several physicians who utilize the technology, but we are involved in a multi-center study currently, and so we're trying to get patients to come in so that they can be involved in that study and see the benefits that come with utilizing this device.
Thank you so much for waking up and joining us this morning and showing us this device. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Nice meeting you, sir.
Good to meet you, Matt.
And we'll be right back.